Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, excuse me. As well as that slot for personal readings is personally closed right now, so bear with the kid. As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion as well as it's going to share these vids, okay? Alright, so we're back with the regular layout here. But before we address the regular layout, hopefully I actually end the reading out with a message here because I've been missing those. So bear with the kid. Anyways, we got 2 cards of extra energy. Before we get into that energy, let's go on and address the layout. What's above you is your 4th, 5th dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time, okay? What's below you is your 3rd dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical, okay? Overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's get it popping, okay? So with this extra energy, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time as we're really walking through the shadow or the valley of the shadow of death, right? I guess we could say, right? It's about us really putting those spiritual eyes on in these moments in time. A lot of us are going through the dark night of the soul. And it's coming from a space that we ain't really been tested in a while. This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about us really viewing this time as an opportunity of overcoming more like a level up. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to God, you know what I'm saying? God tends to put us through situations where God tests us just to remind us who the fuck God is, you know what I'm saying? As well as at the same time to humble us, to make sure that we're in this position of being stretched and getting into this new version of ourselves. But it requires being stretched and in positions where you feel very uncomfortable. This is that energy in these moments in time. It requires you to really, when shit is all fucked up, it requires you to look towards the divine. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy when it's dark. We really tap into those survival instincts. This is that energy in these moments in time. It's requiring us to really tap into that fight or flight energy and really do what is necessary to really pull ourselves up out of our situations, pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and move the fuck around. You get what I'm saying? Because half of the situations we be getting ourselves into come from us being too laxed. Let's say that, being way too laxed, okay? All right, let's go and get it popping. Let's start out with what's above us, right? What is above us for the collective? Yeah, it's really about us really viewing what we're experiencing and really taking the lessons from it. It's coming from a space of being very lax. Like I said, this is about us forgiving ourselves for allowing things to slip through the crack. That's why I've been saying on these readings about we gotta watch our fucking complexes. Them motherfuckers are sneaky as fuck, right? This is that energy. They can slide in when you think that you're in a position where you're in alignment with what God needs you to do. Next thing you know, shit's like sliding the fuck in. You think you're on one path, but you're swaying to another path, right? This is that energy about us really keeping an eye out on those complexes, those woes, those things of that nature, right? Continuing to stay focused on God, keeping your eyes on God as you're really completing this covenant and becoming a new version of yourself. Yeah, like I've been saying, we are in this position of really being stretched right now. So of course, we're going to be in a space where we are stressing over the journey because we can't see right now, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about you really seeing with your third eye, not with these here, okay? Because these bitches right here will deceive, right? This is that energy as we're really becoming a new version of ourselves. We're really tapping into this newfound sense of faith. Really, not really God forcing us, because God don't force us to do shit. God just puts us in situations to allow us to walk towards a source or towards him or her, you know, not really forcing shit. It's just God lets you be you, but like, open that window for you to come home, right? Right. But this is that energy. We're in this position of having to depend on faith overall. Having to depend on faith to get us out of our situation, to really pull us out of our situation, to keep us moving forward without kicking the rock, okay? This is that energy, okay? Let's keep moving forward. What is going on below us? That was above us. What is below us? Yeah, it's about us really listening more instead of speaking. This is about listening to God when it comes to where God wants you to be right now. Because when the more that we avoid the way God is really telling us to go, the more that we continue to stay in these cycles. It's about us really being very disciplined when it comes to rebuilding our lives and not really not being in this position of getting distracted by the world, because there's a shit ton of distractions out here. It's about us staying in alignment with what God really wants us doing right now, focusing on what is necessary, your purpose, whatever purpose is for you, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, making sure that we have control of our sword. When you lose control of your sword, guess what, buddy? You are fucking distracted, right? This is that energy. It's about us really gaining our sword back, because I feel like we've been disconnected from this motherfucker. That's why a lot of shit's been stagnant, right? This is that energy in these moments in time as we're going through these newfound sense of these new changes, these new birthing pains. When it comes to our evolution, it's tied with transformation. It's tied to being dying, that death and rebirth energy, that metamorphosis energy, that scorpionic energy. Yeah, that's what that's tied to. It's about us really allowing these birthing pains to really pass and really embracing these birthing pains, because you are ascending. This is that type of energy here. This is a beautiful energy to be in, okay? Overall energy for us, the collective. Yeah, this is about us really staying focused on the positive end, because you got to understand, when shit is all fucked up and you can see past the fucked upness, God is really, God, Allah the Most High, they take tally marks of that shit. Really keeping yourself under control, keeping your emotions under control, keeping yourself under control to a point where you will not kick the rock, to a point where you are not in this energy of giving up on yourself, giving up on your faith, giving up on God, Allah the Most High, whoever you believe in. This is about us really pushing forward through that energy, even though shit is hard, even though shit is difficult. That's where you find a new sense of self. Just this little motherfucker's trying to confuse you, right? This is that energy. It's about you being able to withstand the heat going through this journey, withstand the heat going through your ascension process. Of course, there is birthing pains to your ascension process. Of course, there's setbacks to your ascension process to get to that next level. Of course, there's delays. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy. That's the part of life. That's the part of moving forward. That's the part of ascension. Because when you're stepping out of an old cycle and stepping right into a new cycle, or stepping out of an old level into a new level, of course, the ills of the world are going to try to hold you down, to keep you in comfort zone, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's going to require you really keeping your eyes on what God. Y'all know this is my God card, not for the imagery, for the symbolism. This is that energy in these moments in time, keeping your eye on God, looking up. When you looking up, when you're focused on God, there ain't no you don't notice the rebel or the rubbish around you, or the fuckery around you. You don't notice the darkness that you're in. You don't notice how fucked up your situation is when you are focused on God. You start noticing that shit when God gets you out of the situation, and you fuck around and you turn around and look at your situation. You realize, damn, that shit was fucked up. I don't understand how the fuck I got out of that. That's how that shit works. It's about us keeping our eyes on God at all times. All right, let's keep moving forward. All right. Advice. Yeah, it's about us being very discerning, seeing past what we see with our naked eye, right? Because there's blessings in disguise in these moments in time. Like I said, it's about us keeping our faith strong. Okay, even though when everything around us is falling apart with this environment card, when everything is falling apart in our lives, when it seems like shit is not lining up in our lives, it's about you keeping your faith as you're going through this dark night of the soul, as you're going through this lack period in your life. We always recover from the Five of Pentacles. I repeat, we always recover from the Five of Pentacles. It's about us remaining balanced within this humbling time. True shit. Within this humbling time, really analyzing the pentacles in our lives and not placing any voids or filling any voids, really healing on those voids and really understanding that what you're going through is purposeful. It's helping you transition. It's helping you transform. It's helping you transmute and have that phoenix rising moment in your life. It's about how you are viewing your lessons. How are you viewing your lessons? You know what I'm saying? This is that energy. Are you viewing them as opportunities to become a better individual? Or are you seeing the lack within these lessons or seeing the lack within your life going through these lessons? You know what I'm saying? This is that type of energy, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Last but not least, we got light work. Yeah, it's about us really understanding the bigger picture when it comes to these trials that God puts us through, when it comes to our shadow work that God puts us through, when God puts us through these tests. It's about us seeing the bigger picture, right? This is about us what? Staying focused on what? God. She's focused on God. She's unaware of the darkness she's in. She's unaware of the fuckery or the rubbish or the just like I said, the darkness. She's unaware of that shit because her eyes are focused on God. All she sees is God. So what is God? Light. You don't start really noticing shit until you're out of your situations. And when you look back, you realize, like, how'd I get out? And that's the blessing of it all, is to see God work in your life so beautifully to a point where you can't even explain how the fuck you got out of a situation, but you got out. It puts you in a position of gratitude. It really does. It really does. Because when shit looks all fucked up, when your life looks like it is falling to fucking pieces, y'all, you got no choice. It's like everything's being stripped from you. But you still got God, though. You know what I'm saying? God gets you through this shit. No man gets you through this. No man gets you through this. God gets you through this. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time. When you were sitting there by yourself in this position, God gets you through this. No man. No man. They may assist, I guess. They may comfort you, I guess. But God gets you through this shit. That's why I'm so big on connecting with your star player, connected with God on a whole different motherfucking level. Because God is the determined factor to pull you out of this energy. God is. No man. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. God got the ability to change your situation, your lack, into prosperity. God can turn your empty cup to full. No man can do that. Right? This is that energy about you staying focused on God. Where is God leading you? What God needs you to do right now? Yeah, it's fucking dark. We can't fucking see. But we can feel that God's around. We can hear God. Yes, it may be dark. Yes, we might be unaware of where we're going. But that's where your faith comes in. What type of God? What God do you serve? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as those slots. Remember, for personal readings are temporarily closed right now, so bear with the kid. Those will eventually be open. I'll let you know when those are back open again, okay? But right now they're temporarily closed. Going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. Also stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up right after this. Depending on where those are being posted at, that information will be below on my Instagram, okay? I want you guys to have a good day, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, and bye-bye.